My name is Derek. I'm a numerologist. I interpret numbers. The day you're gonna die, it's in your birthday. In my past life, I was actually killed by government. You start looking at characteristics of rats, you will see every Nigerian in it.
Today on the streets of Lagos, I sat down with a man who gave me a crash course in numerology and how numbers influence our daily life.
Numerology, in a very simple definition, is basically the vibrational energy we do not see in our physical eyes, but we can decipher them through numbers. We all have, everything around us is energy, and those energies cannot be seen with our physical eyes. But with numbers, we can decipher everything happening, every frequency, every vibration happening through numbers. For example, if an accident should occur here right now, most people will start, trembling, being afraid, or start shouting. But to my own side, I will just be on one side, deciphering them why it happened through numbers. And I will get to know the cause and effect of that occurrence through numbers.
So you mean everything that happens in Nigeria or the world at large can be explained through numbers?
Through numbers. Every human being on earth, we all have birthdays.
Yeah.
The day we were born, right? Now, on the day you were born, you were imprinted with an energy. Now, that energy revolves around the date you were born, the month, the time, and the year. The numbers on your birth date are your energy, everything that you're going to be in this life cycles around there. The day you're going to die, it's in your birthday. Most people do not know that you can tell when you will die. It's
from the day you were born.
It's there.
Okay, so break this down. It's a lot. I don't want to know the day I'll die, but it's a lot. So break it down for me.
Your birth date is a blueprint of your life. Now, what is an imprint? An imprint is sort of like a blueprint. Now, your birth date is an imprint. Now, your imprint is everything that you're here to do, to be, to become, cycles around there. It's in your birth date. You just have to know what does each number means. Now, if you have a better understanding of every number in your birth chart, you have a better understanding of what you can become.
How does someone that has no idea about numerology get into it?
This is where you have to look into numerology. This is where numerology needs to be introduced into our system, our educational system, to teach people, because everything cycles around it.
Someone that wants to know more about numbers, but I'm sure this took you. How long did it take you for you to get to this understanding?
Okay, I've been studying numerology for about, let's say, a year plus. I'm an old soul. In my past life, I was a guru in numerology. In my past life, I was actually someone who worked with government. Government always come to people. When you are into government, they always come to me for advice, for ideas. In my past life, I was actually killed by government. Now, I want to ask, how did I get to know that I was killed by government?
You mentioned past life, so you believe in reincarnation?
Yes.
So you don't believe in the Christian heaven or hell?
You don't need to believe in it. The proof is already there.
The proof that it exists or it doesn't exist?
I believe heaven and hell is a state of mind.
Okay.
If you want to be in hell, it's in your mind. If you want to be in heaven, it's in your mind. Why? So heaven and hell, it's already here. You can be living, you are in hell. You can be living, you are in heaven.
So how did you get knowledge of your past lives?
Everything is in front of you. You just have to look.
So I know that I can't touch on individuals and their numerology.
Yes.
So let's go on a broader spectrum of Nigeria.
Okay.
You mentioned everything that happened in the country or in the world.
Yes.
Has a numerological explanation.
Yes.
So this is Nigeria's tough time. We're facing banditry. We're facing so much. Give me the numerological explanation behind what's happening in Nigeria right now.
Nigeria was founded October 1st. Now, one represents the self, independency.
Okay.
Now, Nigeria is all about action-oriented country. We're all about moving, action-oriented people. We're all about dominating. That's why they always say Nigeria need to carry last. Why do you think they always say Nigeria need to carry last? That one that is there. Okay. One represents action. Now, October is the 10th month.
Yeah.
Now, which is still one. Now, yes. Now, Nigeria has 11 in it. Now, if I add it, Nigeria has 11 in it. October is the 10th month, and Nigeria was founded October 1st. Now, 1 plus 10, which is 11.
Okay.
Now, 11 is a very high frequency number. Do you know that everything happening in Nigeria right now revolves around 11? Now, 11 has to do with emotions. Now, Nigeria is experiencing an uproar. You want to know why? Nigeria, our last birthday was October 1st. Now, 1 plus 11, that is what? 1 plus 10, that is what?
11.
11th. Now, last year was the last time Nigeria did a birthday. Now, last year, 2025, was a 9 universal year. Now, Nigeria is in an emotional state, uproars, where people will be in their feelings, cries. Now, every occurrence, anything that happens under 11th is always to put people in their feelings. So right now, Nigeria is in an emotional energy in the year 2026.
So, based on your understanding of numerology,
yes,
does it get better?
Now, it will only get better once we are out of that frequency. Now, when are we going to be out of that frequency? Once we do our independence again this year.
Okay.
Right? Which is when we'll be in 3 energy. 3 has to do with what? Freedom, peace,
Do you teach this to people that are interested in understanding numerology?
Yes, I'm into, I do therapy. Understand? Because I believe people need this. It's a solution to our everyday life.
On that note, for people that want to go into understand numerology,
yes,
how did they start? What materials should they look out for first?
Now, you have to start looking into what you were never taught in your schools. But even in your universities, you're not taught that. How? You can't be taught that in your universities. You can't. Which is why this needs to be introduced into our school system. Numerology, metaphysics. Let me shock you. Look at America. Do you know that America and Nigeria, they have so much in common? Nigeria can be like America. Fact. You want to know why? Nigeria is a rat nation. Nigerians do not know. If you start looking at characteristics of rats, you will see every Nigerian in it. Let me give you one characteristic of rats. Rat is the first sign in the astrology charts. The rat takes the lead, every other sign follows.